Well, hello my friends. Alfredo, the Rebel Turner. And I'm back revisiting one of my signature pieces. This is a piece of carrot wood, which you're going to see it's why I like it so much. But it just cuts beautiful. And this is going to be a mushroom bowl. So this will have a long wing over here, a little higher here, but it will be with a little bit of interest. So I got it pretty well even all the way around, except for this area which is an indent, so I'll work with that. This other end as the top would give me a little bit better, but the piece technically should be same length as it is width. And in this case, this one is a little bit shallower. So if I can utilize at least this point, it's a lot better than still bringing it down here by the time I cut it even. So I'll just be flaring this up and making this the top of the bowl. I'll make a tenon on this side, flip it over and start doing everything from the bottom, and then flip it over one more time and hollow up the inside. Speed is going to be about 400 RPM on this, I think. $430 RPM. I'm going to go to my Hurricane bowl gouge. I think I just sharpened it recently. Again, not to waste any material, I'm going to concave, even though I still have more to round over, but I'm going to concave and make the tenon somewhere around here. Going with a blunted tool like this, it can assure you that you can get better cuts without all the ridges. So I do still have ridges in here, but they're a little bit more controllable than what I had before. I'm not getting a piece that I was missing over there, so now I'll come with one more time all the way from inside and out and get it nice and even. So that side's done. Flip it over and get to the last of it. The cuts inside look really clean, so I'm pleased with that. Gotta work a little bit on the outside over there. Still bring my life center in, of course. That's nice and sturdy. going in reverse so I can get some from the back side over here. I'm going to use the carbide tool. I'm having a hard time controlling it because I'm too far in for the reach. So I'm going to go back to what I was doing and shoot it up from the backside. Do it from back here. Well, I know you're shocked. Al never does these things. But a little bit to go. But this one decided that that's all I was going to get out of it. Now, as always, there is always a fix. And the fix could even be just something like this. And just finish it up, and it will be a right side up, beautiful, beautiful pedestal live edge bowl. And that's what this one is going to be. So just because of a mishap does not mean that's the end of that piece. A mishap can be a blessing, actually, because that's going to look really, really sharp. Sometimes you need these things to happen so you can wake up and see what else is available for you. And so you're not stuck with the same thing all the time. Now it's a matter of getting this centered though. So I'm going to take it off the chuck, stand it upright, and leave it to dry up. You can see I got good glue contact all the way through, so the profile is about the same. It really is going to leave me very little that I need to do with this piece. And this piece is actually going to be a really, really nice looking piece, if anything. I wouldn't have seen it if that didn't happen. This sawdust will be coming out, but it's just to kind of stabilize my piece so it doesn't shift on me. So it's not going to be part of the decoration. Alright, I'm going to leave this alone for a little bit until this glue dries up. And like I said, a mishap can sometimes be the best thing that can happen to your turning because it wakes you up. It wakes you up and it gives you the options to see what you were not seeing before. So that's going to dry up a couple of hours and I'll be back over here, put this back on center, just true up this lip. I will leave the majority of it, just true it up and finish it off. The inside I think will work pretty well too. Be back later. Okay, so I got this up. I got it fairly true again. And I got a little bit of a gap over here. But it's not too bad. But I will fill it up. And just for good measure there. It's not going to show. Okay. Okay, so I filled up that little ridge that was in here because I had a funny feeling that I was going to cut through. I filled that up with a little bit of sawdust and CA glue. Now cleaning it up. Well, this is going to be finished with lacquer and wiped down. The wood grain looks marbleized, which is really nice. So I got the burned lines in the back and on the inside around that area. I figured on the best way to make it look good was to actually burn that up as well and really blend in that patch with the woodwork. So the slightly different coloration there is separated by two burn spots, burn lines. Okay, make sure I get the bark so it maintains that green, natural skin. That's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Well, I'm back. I'm going to pass a little bit of steel wool on it. Although it doesn't look bad, but it's actually got a little bit of a texture to it. So I'm going to wet this down with just a little bit of OB shine juice, and that will be the finish on this. This is just to wipe it and leave it. Time to flip it over and get the bottom tenon out and apply a coat of lacquer on that. Let me see if this will make it. It doesn't. I have to extend this out as I've done before because the wings are too deep. So always find a way to get in front. I know that there's some people who are still wondering what they need to buy to in order to be able to flip something and finish up the bottom, when the answer is always in front of you. Always in front of you. It's a matter of keeping an open mind on what you can do. Nice and easy.
Very pretty.
The heat stamp takes a little while, so what I do is I put the torch underneath it, touch up my heat stamp. This is iron, this is steel, it's not going anywhere, and let it heat up. And it takes about 3 minutes of that going for it to get hot enough to burn the bottom of the bowl, especially if the wood is a little bit on the green side, which cools it down a little bit and it takes longer. But that's it. So that's going to take the stamp next. I gotta say, the piece is really, really beautiful. A mishap. This would have not happened had I had a mishap with it. And instead of the droop over, which is what it's was supposed to be, well, once I blew through, you can, you know, all the lines in there, you cannot tell which one took it. On the inside, in the other hand, you could. So I was forced to put a filler in here, or else I would have been too thin on this transition right over here, which is where it's actually separated. That was the repair part right there. And I was afraid that if I kept on going, I would have probably come through and broke it off. And now that I feel it like this, actually, with my hands in there, it looks like I could have done it without the filler. But with the filler, I put the 2 rings and gave it a nice uniform look. No different from the rest of the wood. So, there's always a way to get your piece looking exactly the way you want it to when all said and done. The bark is all intact. Nice red edging around here. Looks really good. The bottom looks really good. It feels good. I applied lacquer, but I wiped it down. So it's nice and smooth, and it's not a super shine. It's just a nice look to it. All these lines sometimes add just the right amount of character. Don't you think? Well, anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you when I get back over here again. It's going to be a little while. So, enjoy it. And don't forget, give me a thumbs up and link it so your friends might have a chance to see it as well. I'm still waiting for that one viral video. I've had a couple of videos that did really well. Just recently I had one that climbed up pretty good, up to the 90,000 views, and then that was it. It stopped. You know, so out of the new ones, or something that's escalated fast enough, that's the fastest one that I've ever had. I had something that's beyond 600,000, I think. But either way, it was over 3 years' time. For some reason, it got a month out of randomly where it really escalated and went up. Don't ask me what made it happen. I don't do anything different with my videos. I just post them and that's it. No hidden secrets. I don't do anything with analytics or, you know, or advertising. So the reason why my videos get the views, it's thanks to you and being there and always giving you a thumbs up that you normally do for those of you that do link it. And you know, the channel has done more than I ever imagined, so I am not holding it. But it would be nice to see it going up a little bit higher, get some more subscribers. But I'm not about to change the way I am on my talking or you know, because of the sake of subscribers or viewers for that matter. Those that like me are there, and those that don't, well, can't win them all. Alpha Turtle, the Rebel Turner, signing off. Till next time. Take care.